people, but to give her more of a safe space to do that. Yeah, y'all, this is Maybay. This is Maybay. I don't know. Some of y'all
This
may
is
not have heard
Maybay,
of
yeah.
her. Yeah, so
No, a lot of
she's been around for a while.
people never heard her before. She's been around
Wait, Pat,
like
you broke up a
forever.
little
She's been
bit.
around for years.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Huh?
You had broke up for like
No, I said that she's been around for forever.
yeah,
Like
she's been
she's been
around.
around since the Stone Age on social media. She's been around for a long time. Like, I don't know how people don't know her. I'm shocked. I'm shocked
Yeah.
because a lot of black people follow her, especially
Yes.
black women, and it's very confusing to me. Like, why are you following this monster? Like, she's literally playing a fake version of you, an exaggerated version of you, and she freaking has this thing for minor black kids.
Yes. Like that's dangerous to our community. And the thing is not just I'm like, I know she's not we talk time and time again about how there are white women like this that feel this way and that do these things, and now we have Maybay as an upfront example because some stuff is coming out about her, but like she is not the one and only. And it does kind of get to me when I do see black women hyping these women up, because it's like these kind of people are threats to our community.
Big time. Big time. Go ahead, Panda.
What's good, man?
What's up?
Don't tell me she's a resurfaced.
Oh, what?
She ain't never went
I
away,
said, don't
Pickle.
she? Oh my god! I literally I had 4 videos taken down that called her to fuck up because I know one of the minor black kids that she went after,
Whoa.
and it's not just her that I called out in all 4 of these videos. There's another one on the app named Baythick, another white girl. Who just so happens to be, again, attracted to minors, and she's a sex worker. When I tell you that I had been calling this chick out and Baythick out and having my shit deleted.
It's mad weird.
It was mad weird, 1, and 2, it wasn't the white folks who came after me.
It was black people.
It was the little black boys.
So you're not the only one. So Kaylin, last year I called her out when I found her old Facebook, like she used to be in this old Facebook thing, and she got exposed 2 years ago during the pandemic for the same shit. And when I tried to call it out, and again, it was not all black women think this way. That's not what I'm saying. But almost every person who came after me was a black woman. It was mostly black women that was attacking me, saying, "Why are you coming after her? You don't know if it's true. Why you say her lying on her? Why you say her lying?" I was like, "What?" I literally saw with my own 2 eyes the receipts. What are you talking about? Why y'all attacking me? I'm trying to help y'all. She's pretending to be y'all. Why y'all attacking me?
I feel like I've always wanted to understand. Oh, go ahead, friend.
Oh, my bad. There's legit screenshots and messages. Because one of the minors she went after in that group, one of the minors that she was pursuing at the time when she was in that group was the moderator for the group that she was in. He caught her red-handed. The screenshots are out there. He just don't want to fucking look at it.
Yeah, this shit is disturbing. Like, her page, for everyone that doesn't know, her page is Maybay for life or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Type in Maybay. It's the one with almost 1 million followers. That's her page. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. And
or you can type it in this. Oh, actually, no. Let me see if I have the video. Oh, but I'm gonna play the video, what she said about her daughter and stuff like that, and I'm gonna play it so everybody can see it and hear it with their own 2 eyes and shit. You get what I'm saying? Because this shit is wild. Is she grooming? Worse. She fucking her daughter's ex-girlfriends. Like, the shit is wild, yo. Hello?
I'm here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi. I was on your live about Andrew Tate last night, and I gotta say the live was really good, and you guys were eating up all of the Andrew Tate stands, and I just want to say thank you guys for using your platform to defend women, and especially Pat too, and Kaylin, and yeah, I'm honored to be in this spot with you guys.
Purr. We love you.
You're welcome, baby.
Oh wait, so I just came in the live, so what's the question?
Read the back, baby. It's about this young lady right here.
Oh, so why do Black people still support?
Baby,
I can't read.
Yeah.
Grooming.
Why do Black people
and
still support Maybay, and why is grooming and pedophilia ignored so much in the Black community?
well, I feel like grooming because I guess, people don't really understand that grooming and pedophilia is very wrong. Like, it's wrong. And it like
Okay, I not to completely cut you off, but the thing is, they do know it's wrong. They do. We cannot give them excuse. I don't think they know that. They don't think they fully understand. No. Those that are doing it know it's wrong, and then mainly in the Black community, I see this a lot in the Black community when it is an elder or even a pastor at church that are grooming and committing these pedo fucking crimes. It's always swept under the rug. Nah, he's sick, honey. That's all. It ain't nothing but the devil in him. It's always something like that.
Yeah.
So they know that it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just they want to fucking excuse it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I
will play the video when everyone is done speaking. I do not like when people tell me how to run my live. I don't care if you guys like or don't like what anybody in the box is saying. I want everybody to have a chance to speak, and when they are done, then I will play the video. Simple. No shade, no tea. I just have a pet peeve when people tell me how to run my shit. That's all. All right. Anything else to add, Alexis?
Yeah, I also have a thing to add too. I saw in the comments where people were also like family secrets and all that. That's also that too. It's like people want to, yeah, they know it's wrong, but it's like they want to keep it. It's like they want to just, brush it off, or just, and just think it's okay when it's literally not okay at all. And
all right.
It's just.
I'm about to play the video now, guys. Everybody mute.
Yep.
All right, let me go here. And then.
Ooh, she's not going to say that she kissed her daughters.
That's her daughter. I believe that's her daughter.
She tried to lie about it. That's why we went down there and tried to beat up Trey. I ain't telling the truth. Y'all go ahead and share the lie, because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Yeah. That's what's up. And now I'm about to get kicked out because I'm telling y'all the truth.
Share the lie. Yeah, someone said that's not her daughter. That's the daughter's girlfriend. Something like that.
My nails are gone. I bet you this probably won't get deleted though. My nails are gone. Share the lie. When a female betrays me in that type of way.
Guys, I corrected myself already. Jesus Christ.
I just want to fight you, and I want to spit on you. Tell us the tea,
Whoa.
Trey was never here for us. She was here for Maybay, and she was trying to get into. Oh no! Don't even say it like that. What did she say to you when you was in the shower? Oh, don't ruin this for me. Oh yeah, she told me not to ruin it for her. Cause this is the only thing that could ever happen good to her, you know. And that Maybay got a place for her. Yeah, it's the only place it's good for her, you know. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and follow. Truth about Trey. She was never here for us. She was here for Maybay, and Maybay fell for the trap. Yeah, Simon, Sosa's room, y'all. All those,
all right,
assumptions.
She's taking too damn long. Let me get right to the source. This one.
You don't think, okay, I understand. I kissed her. I understand it. I understand. But like you said, I kissed 5 of your other girlfriends, so therefore.
Pause.
Yo,
Pause.
what?
Pause. Me and Shorty got the same
Child.
face. Like what? One more time.
And she just openly admitted that. Wow.
Okay, I understand. I kissed her. I understand it. I understand. But like you said, I kissed 5 of your other girlfriends, so therefore, this is not nothing new, right? So now you're so messed up over this one, right? The one that you sit up here and talked about every day. The one that you try to get me to send home every day. And when I told you I would send her home, Brandy didn't want you to send her home. Brandy admitted in front of everybody she was a cap artist, and then she tell.
Look, this is a 42-year-old woman talking about 20-year-olds, man. This is crazy. This is wild. Kayla, what are your thoughts? Because, whew.
I feel like, okay, I wanted to say this prior to seeing the video because I was thinking about this as well. Now, this is in regard to, one of your questions about like why is grooming and pedophilia like in the Black community, like why is it being ignored? And the thing is, I feel like overall there is so much ignored. Grooming, pedophilia, but also mental health things. All it's like a lot of things are shoved under the rug. It's like everything. It's like the dust that's settling is just being pushed and hidden somewhere. That way, it's not addressed. And it's like I feel like we've seen time and time and time. Like y'all know me, y'all know my platform. I'm one of the creators that have talked about pedophilia and things like that within the Black community amongst Black people. And no matter how much we go about it, there are still people that will not only enable but excuse the behaviors of those people. So it's kind of like we end up in a position to where some stuff doesn't get done. Now, in regard to Maybay specifically, I am not shocked and I'm not surprised. And it's like at this point, like I just want her to be removed from she has so much comfort, because to say that publicly, I feel like that's very indicative of how comfortable somebody is not only doing stuff but saying it, because people like her know I'm still gonna have people that support me and that are here with me. Oh wait, what you seen? You looking shocked. What?
There's more. Okay, so I
What
found the
happened?
Maybay exposed page. There's a lot of tea on this page. So there's a woman named Heather Healing. She claims that Maybay was texting her underage daughter on TikTok and trying to fly her out to Texas. I'll repeat it again.
I'm not surprised.
I'm honestly not surprised either, because
she's doing this for years, Pat. And the problem is, a lot of us in the Black community accepted it and approved
exactly.
it when we shouldn't have. And now it's to the point where everybody want to cry about it, but why wasn't nobody crying about it years ago when it was happening in the early 2000s? There was some Facebook group she was in called 21, and everybody seen what she was doing and nobody spoke on it. But now y'all want to change the culture because it's been like this for years. If we also go back and talk about the pedophilia and the grooming, that shit got to start at the home. Because you got to realize we have parents and grandparents saying what goes on in this house stays in this house and is not talked about. Once we change that, then we could get a lot of people exposed of who they really are. All the uncles and cousins that be coming to them cookouts.
Now, I do have a quick question because I also seen a video where something was said. Now, if anybody in the comments can confirm or deny, or if anybody on the panel knows, I'm not saying this to be true. I'm saying it because nobody has mentioned it, and I have heard basically someone had said that when I think with Maybay's daughter, she was trying to watch corn
So Cuban.
with her. Like Maybay was trying to watch corn with her daughter. So can anybody confirm or deny if that is true? Because
I've,
that would also add on.
I've heard that there is actually porn video
Oh,
with Maybay on Pornhub. Baby, I've been on Facebook ever since it came out with her and the daughter, and they're bringing all the receipts out. And said there is actual a time she was doing porn on Pornhub.
Had to want her.
I'm trying to figure out.
but
I'm not even gonna
but
say that
Crystal, I
shit.
definitely
They
do
got a
agree
video
with
of
you.
Maybay kissing the 20-year-old girlfriend. Ew, I'm good.
That's
That's
so
not
that's so
yeah.
disgusting.
I'm
That
not.
is just that's so disgusting.
I'm
And
not. I'm not
and
playing that.
people like her needs jail. I don't know how people keep getting away with this shit. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Let's
Black
let's
community will
let's
go
not let's not let's not let's not pretend like we don't know why. Hold on, hold on. I can't
If you like this young lady,
I can't pretend like we don't know why. It's simple. One, she has too many people in the black community backing her, and two, hardly if ever do white people get what the fuck they deserve
Exactly.
when it comes to this.
That's very true.
big
And
on it.
I wanted to add on to that real quick because we have seen there's literally topic going around right now because there are some people using there are two songs I think that people are using that R. Kelly made, and we see people going out of their way, saying, I'm still gonna use this song. R. Kelly didn't do nothing to me. We are literally still struggling with that within the black community. So when it comes to people outside of the community, it does not shock me that this is also happening
Karen,
as
send your
well.
request.
Xavier, if you don't want to be here, then leave. You already
Who's
question
Xavier?
why I'm here. If you don't want to be here, then leave. If you don't like the conversation, I don't know, then leave. Why
Xavier's 20. He's a child.
Yeah, why are you even here? Get
He's a
out of
kid.
here.
All right, Alexis, let me step you down and add on Karen.
Anyway,
Okay, thank you.
but yeah,
Kayla,
I'm like,
go ahead,
we're
baby.
still struggling with that within the black community. Okay, so it just does not shock me that people are making excuses for her, and if she doesn't face any repercussions, it doesn't shock me because that has happened with multiple other people, even just within the black community strictly. But go ahead, Aunt Karen, I'm gonna let you say your piece.
Hey, so yeah, listen, like I had made a video about her, and I can't tell you how many black people were, leave her alone. She hasn't done nothing.
Same
She's
thing.
so sweet.
Same thing happened to me last year. The exact
Same thing to me.
And
Same thing to me.
It was like everybody's like she's one of the girls, like, and I'm like, how? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I didn't understand how so many black women, especially, were in my comments trying to defend her and like she ain't did nothing. She's this, she that. What are you talking about? Her entire thing is her embodying a stereotypical black woman. How can you sit there and act like she's not doing anything wrong?
Karen, you want me to play this video right quick?
Mm-hmm.
Let me play this video right quick. Remember when I said earlier that there's a young lady on TikTok who allegedly said Maybay was in her daughter's DMs trying to fly her out to Texas. Yeah, I'm about to play that now. 1 second. Flip
How you
camera.
doing, Karen?
side and my African American side, give it to all them.
All right. So they're going to. Jordan is a blue-eyed. I'll tell you, she's blue eyes, and she's pale skin. But you can tell she's a native and she's African American. You can tell, and she's very beautiful, very beautiful. Got straight white teeth. She's beautiful. She's very active in sports. Um, but the sad thing is you would think I used to watch Maybe. I used to like Maybe actually. I used to like Maybe. Um, exactly, Ashley. You know, it's not to sit there and dog no one, but whenever you're wrong, baby, you're wrong. You're wrong, baby. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong for texting my daughter. You were wrong for even saying that invite her to the Evans Empire. Like, who does that? And you're preying on the children.
I want to say something real quick. We're not discussing if this woman speaking is white or black. I don't care for that. Just focus on what she's talking about. For the love of God, please. Y'all worry about the wrong shit.
My point exactly.
Y'all worry about the wrong shit.
I just want you to guys know, each and every one of you guys viewing this right now, you guys don't know me from the pan of cane. But if you guys was to view all these videos of me, I could tell you this right now. From a mother to a mother, you would do anything for your child. You would do anything for your child. But what I'm going to tell you this is, because you don't know me, and I would hope and pray that you guys are wanting. Shit is about to get real ugly. So ugly where y'all are going to be like turning y'all's heads. It's about to get so ugly for that Willy Wonka look thing. I don't know what you want to call her. But Miss Willy Wonka, we're canceling her. We're making sure she never cries onto another. She preys on another child. Because that's all she is it? She needs to be registered as a sex offender. She needs to go to prison. She needs to do some times behind that bar. That's where she's going to set her ass down. You know, that money got to your head. That money got to your head. You know why it got to your head? Because you thought you had money. And then preying on all those children, there's no telling how many other mothers. So if you have went through the same example thing from me, or what I'm going through right now, if someone's texted your child and said, "Hey, let me fly back to Texas. You would be a good fit for my empire." How would you all take that? Because I'm always checking my kids' phones. I got Native American and black children. I got two sons and a daughter.
Did you say attractive? Okay.
That's
It threw me off too. It threw just a little bit, but I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm a okay.
I got attractive kids. I got good looking kids. Give it to my the Native American side and my African American side. Give it to all them. All right. So they're going to. Jordan is a blue-eyed. I'll tell you. She's blue eyes, and she's pale skin. But you can tell she's a native and she's African American. You can tell, and she's very beautiful, very beautiful. Got straight white teeth. She's beautiful. She's very active in sports.
Oh, it started over.
It started over. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it started over.
My fault. All right, and then someone said that this is the video right here of him arguing with the daughter. This one and this one. Is this the daughter right here? Who is that woman? Because it says in the title, it says maybe on her daughter's.
daughter is her daughter's girlfriend.
That's the daughter's girlfriend.
Yes, that's one of the girlfriends.
Can we see a little passionate kiss if you really do love her? And y'all kiss each other?
Oh, what?
Oh, I don't know who that woman is on top. That's somebody else.
Megan in a trance.
Oh my goodness.
The one
Oh my goodness.
with the short hair, Patrick.
Uh-huh.
That's the girlfriend.
That's the girlfriend. Yeah, that one I already played.
The one above her is the ex-girlfriend.
You have to change it in the App Store.
It won't let me change it because it's in my phone.
What does that mean?
But they've been saying she's been doing this with these girls for years. The husband knows about it. If it ain't two men in her, it's her husband, and a young female. And what is bringing them is the glitz and glam of them seeing her making this money on live. Growing up in the projects, if I was a young girl and she would have hit me up, I'd have been excited as well. Like, oh, maybe this is going to be my way out of the hood, not knowing what can happen when you get there. This
dude right here. This dude right here, that's the husband that she met when he was a minor.
Yep.
Now that guy, I don't know exactly the age, but I know it was anywhere between 12 and 15. Which is still horrible. Either one between that is still fucking sick. But that is that man that she's married to now, her baby father is his uncle. Her baby father is his uncle.
Yeah. And it was 15. And
it was 15.
And it was 15. And like I said, there's multiple reasons why she's not facing the time or the consequences she should be facing. And one of them being there's too many in the Black community defending her. It's hard to get a white woman convicted of shit nowadays unless they're out just being Karens.
I know that's not what I think it is in the fucking box. I know that's not hood. I know that's not hood in the box. Everyone in the box don't know who I'm talking about. For the people in the comment section, oh Christ. Anyway, I can't deal with hood right now. But yeah, this is. On Karen, what what are your thoughts?
She needs to get in trouble. But the problem is as much of the Black community, our community that supports her, it's going to be hard to do so. Like, it's going to be hard for her to get any consequences because of her stance. And it's sad because it's coming from us. And I just don't get why. I really don't see how you can look at someone who is truly mocking you as a Black woman and then doing what she's doing and thinking like, hey, I have to stand up for her. Like, I just don't get it. It don't work for me. So
And another thing that needs to be addressed is how she's weaponizing Polly as her reasoning. Like she's literally making Polly look bad, man. Like being in a like the term poly or being in a poly relationship in general, she's like weaponizing it. And it's fucking harmful to people who are in poly relationships. I don't think that's being talked about enough either. Like, it's fucking sick.
My issue is like, why is it when people come out with multiple partners, suddenly they're excused or they get caught up with, I should say, with multiple partners, oh, well, I'm poly anyway. Well, you weren't poly before. You never mentioned that before. You know, not that you have to be open, but like, I would think you would mention that at some point.
And Crystal's right. People been knowing for years, but back then nobody was talking about it. Like, it came in stages. The first couple of years when people, like, when she blew up and people found out about it, no one said nothing. And then the second stage is the stage that I would call the Aunt Karen, King Jeanty, Black content creator stage, where we try to call it out. But people who were Black that was supporting her were coming at us and trying to bully us and trying to silence us. And now, a couple years later, now everybody want to talk about it. Now everybody doesn't know who Maybay is. Oh, I don't know who that is. I never heard of her. I think some of y'all lying. It got to be called out. I think some of y'all lying. There's no way y'all know me, but you don't know this white woman pretending to be a Black woman who has way more followers than me and Aunt Karen combined. Literally. How do you not know who she is? You know who she is. I call cap. Now y'all don't know who she is. because her entire freaking story is getting put on Front Street like that is girl caught bullshit last year. Now you don't want no parts. Now you don't know who she is. I bet you everybody running her page right now going to and follow her right now. Like, nope, I ain't follow her. I ain't follow her. Bullshit. Bullshit. Go ahead, Kaylin.
I just feel like ultimately it's just disappointing because we can talk and talk and talk about it, and of course we're gonna stand
Gotta
on
go.
how we feel. But the most frustrating part
All right.
is having all of this broken down and invalidated. You know, people come up with all kinds of stuff, all kinds of excuses, all just enabling, and it's frustrating because it's kind of like, you know, time and time and time again, you know, specifically just within the Black community, we talk about growth and we talk about wanting to get to a better place, and, you know, we want to all heal. But it's like one moment we're talking about that, and the next moment, so many different things are being excused. May it be pedophilia, grooming, homophobia, biphobia, transphobia. It's like it's constantly bigotry and very harmful things being allowed to invade into, and then the priorities just get messed up, and then people are mad at all the wrong things, and it's like it's more so frustrating because it's like what we need to do. I don't know, it's like we have all of these conversations, and I do believe that there's a good portion of us that's doing the work, but it's like it seems like it just kind of gets, it's just defeating when we circle right back around and we are talking about this and wanting to progress and call out, you know, BS, and it's like it's like here we go, and it's like out of all people, like that's why I also added in last night, because even in the conversation about, you know, Andrew Tate, I had spoke about us not letting people into our spaces, especially when you have a woman that is doing what Maybay is doing, because literally it's almost like she eased her way in, trying to almost in a way of comfort, trying to seem like, trying to appear as a stereotypical Black woman. And because there we know that there are Black women that will feel, you know, connected to someone like her, and because we've seen it happen, it does happen. Hi friend, I love you too. But it's like, it's kind of like then these white women will weasel their way in, and it's like already enough just the fetishing, and it's like this is so, it just really is sitting with me how when she did talk about, you know, I love Black women so much I created one. But it's like not only the I love Black women so much, but then saying she created one, it's like then we see how she's treating not only her daughter, but her daughter's partners, these other Black women. And it's kind of like that's not love, that's a fetish. And it's like it's that's just dangerous, whether they were, you know, her age or not. I mean, them not being her age makes that much worse, but it's kind of like, I think so. It just makes everything more worse. And it's like, at what point will certain people, the people that are still supporting her and enable her, wake up and just be like, okay, yeah, this is enough. Like, we need to cut this out. It's I,
Go ahead, Crystal, and then Shar, you can speak.
To go off of it, it is draining, but because it's been so many years of us seeing it, I'm not gonna lie, I probably was one of them that was agreeing with it, like, oh, she's part of the community, she's the sis, she's the sis. But that was at a younger age because that's what we saw. Now, being older and a mother and seeing this is like, how do we give somebody else who's not a part of the community so much respect than we give ourselves? Like,
Exactly.
we can't do half the things that they are doing and get away with it. They could wear our hairstyles and we can't even wear them to work. They could get their body fixed to look like us, but we were shamed for it. But we accept it from them, and that's the culture we definitely have to change.
Go ahead, Shar.
Hey y'all. So I wanted to piggyback off what Kaylin was saying because I found out about Maybe like I think back in 2015 on Facebook when I was real young at the time. I don't know if people remember this like real big Facebook group called Room 21. May used to help
managed the group, her and her husband. And that's where we found out that her husband was 15 when they met. That's when we found out some of the partners were 18 and 19-year-olds, and they were flying them out. It's like they find girls that's broken, that's not happy at home, and they proposition them like with likes and followers, and that they get money from social media. And I remember like this one 19-year-old and 18-year-old that she had them both come over there at the same time. And one was a femme and the other was a stud. And I remember they got into like a stupid argument about the stud being in the bedroom at the same time as her husband. And I kept like saying these babies are 19, like they don't belong there when you're like damn near 35. And I kept telling her
She's
how weird it is.
42.
Yeah, but I'm saying when I first found out about this,
Oh, she was 35 at the time.
yeah. And these girls were like 18 and 19 years old. And every time that a group of us would like bring it up to the other admins about how weird this was and somebody needed to contact the proper authorities, they blocked us out of the group. No one wanted to hold her accountable. Um, it's like she's open about the stuff that she does, but so many people give her ass pats for the stuff that she does, and they don't care. They just overlook it. And when a group of black people or just anybody try to call her out, we're ostracized and demonized for calling her out because they want to paint us as being jealous, and not want to hold her accountable for what she is. That's pedophilia, what she's doing.
It's giving R. Kelly 1000%. Connor Argo, age and pronouns, man.
28 and he, him.
Okay, what's poppin'?
Nothing. I feel like some of the issue also just stems from like white women adopting the whole persona of black women. It starts at like a young age. So say like little white girls that get box braids when they're younger and they say, oh, well, she's a child, just let her do that. I feel like that opens the gate for them to think that they can just do whatever they want with our culture.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The part that kills me the most, I can't get over the fact that a lot of black women last year who follow her were really attacking me and Aunt Karen for trying to call her out. I can't get over that.
I can't either. And I think it's funny too whenever there is like a white woman that does try to act like a black woman. A lot of the black people that defend them kind of go off of the basis of like, oh, well, she's different. Like, oh, she's part of the crew. She's one of us. Invite her to the barbecue. And it's like, oh my God. It's like, why? Why do you give them that pass? Because once you give them that pass, it just opens the floodgates.
Get on, Cam.
Yeah, it's just overall disappointing. And I also hate that it's the focus has shifted to what she's doing with these women or these girls and men, and it should have already had started with how she was acting. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that it's overshadowing, and it needs to in this way, in this sense, because being with obviously younger people, like this needs to be handled. But like I said, it's just sad because so many people have protected her, and it's sad to see the black community protect her. That's pretty much what disappoints me. I could probably make a video today and I would probably have a ton of black women in my comments, chastising me for going after her. So
no, you mean the same black people that still can't get over the Womblands bullshit that's gonna attack you for that too. You already know those comments are gonna come.
Right. I don't even know if it's people who can't get, like, because I think at this point, if you don't see Lance for what he is, then that's on you. If you don't see, that, then that's on you. But like at the end of the day, I think you're right. There's a lot of people, if we don't, like myself, if I don't fit into a certain stereotypical black girl, I'm not even seen as a black girl by some people in the black community. So I think she gets more leeway as pretending to be a black girl than I do as actually being one. So that's just how I see it, but it is what it is. I'm gonna jump down and listen more while I clean up.
Yeah, love.
I think that's what she just said with how like people like black people don't even see her like as black because of the stereotypes. I think it's because the woman we're talking about, she appeals to all the major stereotypes that like most of our community does take part in. And when I say that, I mean like rap music, the tattoos on the face, pretty much her as an existence.
Someone said, who's Maybe? This is Maybe right here. Go ahead, Janelle.
Hey everyone. So, a couple of things that I think that a lot of people are not addressing or perhaps are ignoring. The first thing, I think that it is insanely disturbing when a person is actively dating someone who is 18 or 19, and let's just say the other person is in their mid to late 20s, 30s, or their 40s, right? And the reason I think that people think that it's okay for them to date someone that's 18 or 19 is because they think, well, it's legal, they're legal. However, they're still a kid. Just because I'm legally within the age to vote and go to war does not mean that I am old enough to understand the dynamics of a relationship, the severity of it, and all that it comes with. And I think that people who date other people that are 18 or 19 years of age have been fetishizing them since they were even younger than that. And we're preying on them, waiting for them to get to a legal age so that they can date them without consequence. And that's something that people actively ignore on a constant basis. The other thing about it is people who are defending Maybe, if anyone is familiar with the movie Django and you remember Samuel L. Jackson's character and how he cried over Leonardo DiCaprio when he died, that is literally her fan base protecting her every time you say something about this woman. So, like,
That's
like,
fucked up.
but it's like it's dead ass facts. Like, she is not the second coming. She is not Jesus, but you would have swore she is the way that her fan base is defending her as soon as any of us call her out on her disgusting behavior. She has no kind of moral sense about herself, no sense of dignity or respect either for herself or her daughter, to not only actively disrespect her daughter, but to justify it and then try to spin it so that it works for her. Like you all said earlier, she wasn't talking about being in a polyamorous relationship until all this came out. Now all of a sudden you poly. And that's just way too much of a convenience for people to do now. And that stems from the fact that you have a vast majority of adult people, grown ass folk, that refuse to take accountability for their fuck ups. If you messed up, just own that shit. But what you're not going to do is we're not going to sit here and act as if this is not you on some snake shit. You preyed on your daughter's girlfriend. Obviously, this girl is not, she doesn't have the full wherewithal to understand the gravity of what's going on, and she's with it. And the fact that she's 21, people are turning a blind eye. No different from the way people turned a blind eye to R. Kelly in this situation when his sex tape came out, right? Hella black people knew about it. Hella black people. And were
Black people making jokes
supporting
about
him,
it.
making jokes
Right, like
about it.
Yeah.
no, it's not a fucking.
Yes. When did pedophilia become a parody?
It's unreal. It's unreal.
Like, I don't.
Before Call Me DUA speaks, I want to say something real quick, and I want to piggyback off of what Janelle was saying. If you are a black man, or a special or black woman or whoever that still supports this woman after everything you just heard and saw on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, you're a coon.
Basically.
Goofy, yo.
I'm not sugarcoating it. You're a straight up coon. This is
Yep.
wild. You know, this woman literally takes certain aspects of you and try to mimic you in the worst way possible. She's literally making fun of you. while financially gaining coin from making fun of it.
Exactly.
Then she's grooming our children. Like, if you follow this woman still, you're goofy as hell and you're a straight up coon. That's it. She's white. She's white. Like,
Yo,
you're a straight coon. Go ahead, call me D-Way. Go ahead, bro.
all right. So honestly, I'm just gonna say this. This yogurt yak is a pretty much. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to straight throw out insults without putting in facts. But she is an agent of white supremacy. If you do not see it, I don't know what to tell you. You just said everything before I jumped in. Like, this woman's preying on children. She's fantasizing about being black. She's fetishizing black people. This is all out of white supremacist playbooks. This is what they do.
Wasn't it Paul Mooney that said everybody wants to be black, but nobody wants to be black?
Yeah. Everybody wants to be a nigga, but no one wants to be a nigga.
Yo.
That's the truth. That's the truth. She has the complexion for the protection. That's another thing he would say, and that's what's protecting her right now. And she's drummed up enough minions of her, a coon army, so to speak.
Not a coon army.
No, but this is what it is. And whenever I got in the comments, I was blocked instantly. But before I was blocked, I was told, why you bring race into this, rah, 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 and that person was black. So I know for a fact that she has a minion. And it is.
It is about race. It is. And for people refuse to see it that way. But see, the infuriatingly disrespectful thing about it all is people like Maybay who want to look like us and all this. We are not a fucking cosplay. Being black is not a cosplay. When I walk out my door and I step out into my grandparents' neighborhood, their whole neighborhood, it's only 4 black families in this whole neighborhood. The rest of it is white. Okay, so when I walk outside, I am nervous every damn day because I can't take this off. I can't stick it in a closet and, dress Caucasian for when I go to Walmart. She has the ability to put it on and take it off whenever she feels like it and gets passes.
Guys,
and black people need to stop. Huh?
No, I apologize. Guys in the comment section, I know exactly who that is. I'm being very petty. There's a reason why. Go ahead, my love. I apologize for interrupting you.
No problems. It's just, black people, we need to get out of the habit of wanting to invite folk to the cookout. It's too many of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Too many of it. And they don't deserve to come to the cookout. Half the time, they don't use seasoning in the first place. So what are you learning when you come to the cookout? You ain't learned nothing because you still ain't use seasoning. So you can stay where you at.
And that's like what I was saying is that they get a small pass from one of us and then act like they're part of the family. They're not.
What's up, Patrick?
All we ask for is respect.
Hello?
That's it.
What up,
Is that
bro?
Hood?
What's poppin'?
What you gotta say about your auntie right here?
Man, that bitch is tripping. She a pedophile. If I can say that.
But no, Hood, that's your aunt. Wait, how you gonna talk about your aunt like that?
Hold up, what you mean? Hey, I know a little bit about this Maybay girl. She tripping. And like, I seen something about her begging for money, but she got like 3 or 4 cars outside though. Bitch, I drive a Hyundai. You drive a goddamn Hellcat. And you begging for money? That shit crazy.
How was the bubble bath this morning, Hood?
Nah, that was yesterday. Ain't lie.
Shut your ass up. Anyway, go ahead, Connor.
Well, that was really it. It's just saying that, like, you give them a small pass, they try to go 5 miles with that shit.